Okay, alright. Did I press? Yeah, here we go. I'm too slow. Why you did that? Why you break away like this? Why you don't go to my high 6 instead?
I think I would have got too slow.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
I feel like you really do, you see the geometry so much better than I do. That's the difference.
Yeah, it's experience. I look how you merge, like what you do on the merge, and then I already know all the possibilities and options you have before you even figure them out. So that's the key. If you merge that close, right? At similar speeds, you just look those 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind you, what he does and what he invests, and that shows you intention and his future capability. Right? That's pretty much what it is.
But like, okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, and you tell me what you would do. I'm just going to bleed all my speed and try to do the tightest turn I can.
Alright.
Horizontal.
Okay. So I'm going vertical to high 6 now. I'm trying to conserve speed in my climb, and I try to hold the position in the high altitude. And I'm waiting for you to climb back up. And what I want to know is like how you do that. Probably inside of me vertical like that, yeah, exactly. Right? So that bled you a lot of speed off. Right? But you lost the rating, you have the radius advantage, but you lost the rating advantage. So now I can basically try to keep my corner velocity and over time basically buy some angles back. But you can neutralize it easily because all you have to do is exactly put the nose down and gain speed back. Right? But there's a little bit of altitude difference, not much. But that's oh, now you're going inside again. Now you're going lead inside of me. What you should do, you should go lag. Lag and then up. Like outside of my turn circle, turn radius, and then up to my high 6, right? But you're trying to go inside of me for the angles below me. So basically you're killing two variables at the same time for yourself. BFM variables, this is stuff I posted about.
Okay. Yeah, I love this. Okay, I understand. So I should have stayed in lag.
Yeah, lag. Look, lag pursuit is always the key to win a fight. Lead pursuit is only if you go for the shot.
Okay.
Right? So if you want to win a dogfight, master the lag pursuit, right?
See, remember that time when you were, when I did the yaw and like I changed directions real fast?
Yeah.
But you still shot me. I was too fast when I did that, but that is what VHS always does, and he gets you every time. But he just knows like the perfect time to do it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, when do I use it?
I understand, but that is like an acrobatic rescue moment, right? It is not BFM geometry. That is just the last card we can play.
No, he does it to like get on your 6, and I don't know what he's doing when he does it. But sometimes it's not so severe. Sometimes it's just like this. You're coming under me. He'll like sort of lead your turn and like
that, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. He just times it perfect when it puts him right on your 6, and I'm like, how the fuck is he doing that?
He can only do that. He can only do that if you commit wrong, because what he does with that doing that is like he is exploiting a wrong commitment, right? He has to have a geometrical option to do that. And if you don't give him that, he cannot do that on you, right? He will just punish himself by doing it on his own, without reason and purpose. You see that little bit of altitude difference?
Yeah.
Like, I could pull into you and put my nose down, right? So, while you're climbing. Or I could just pull harder on the top like this. Like this. While you're climbing, right? Yeah. Now is the moment, yeah. Now is the moment where this happens, because I was... Yeah, that move you just talked about, because I was too close on you, right?
Oh, so when you're close, that's the time to do it.
That's a window to do it, because it's a rapid overshoot. Because by doing this kind of move, you also bleed a lot of speed, and you cannot do that at high speeds. You have to do that so that the bandit still stays in the gun range, or is in the gun range.
See, right there, if I put my flaps out, I think I could have got a shot on you, but...
Maybe. Probably even.
That's where it's hard with the 14, because you're going to be flying it, but also mechanically, like, push the right buttons.
Yeah, and the flaps take time to come out, the wings take time to close on up, you have to do it in advance. So, right, it's not instant. Every time, every mechanical change you do on this plane is like a little bit in advance. See how I go to your backside instead of to you? Right? Because what lag pursuit actually means is that you're going to the place where the bandit can put his nose most difficult. That's the place where you go to. Right? All the time. Until the angles slowly evolve in your favor. And then you start going lead and shooting and stuff like this. So it's like, okay, I call it always, there's a flirting before the fucking begins, right? And if you do the flirting wrong, there's no fucking for you, so...
Yeah, that's true. So do you just try to put them on top of your canopy bow, or what?
No, I just look your circle, I try to stay energetically outside of the circle, and so I can have, like here for example, my circle is a little wider and I go higher, right? Because the best place for me to be is behind you and above you, right? Sometimes behind you and below you, that also works, but best place for me to be is outside of your circle, like more energy, bigger radius, and above you. That's the best place to be. And then I can start working on angles and press more, or put nose down to gain some energy back, shit like this.
I know how to feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lag pursuit. You know, if someone makes a circle, don't respawn. If someone makes a circle, flies a circle, right? And even if you have a little bit of angle advantage in a two circle, let's say we are on a deck.
Oh, we're gonna respawn in 2 minutes, it says, or restart.
Okay, let's say we're both on the deck, we're making a circle, and we are both in the same smoke pod line, like in the same circle. Even even if you have like little bit of angles on me, some people call it I'm hanging lag, I'm hanging back lag, but that's not like, because you are riding on the same circle on the same radius, you'll lead pursuit. Now, if you would pull inside of this turn circle of mine, your smoke pod circle smaller than mine, that would be lead. That's only for shooting. And if your smoke pod circle would be outside of mine, that would be lag. What it does, it gives you bigger speed. Right? So outside of my circle gives you more speed. Inside of my circle gives you the radius, but slower speed. And in two circle, rate wins. In one circle, radius wins. Right?
So you don't think of it in terms of nose position. You think in terms of what circle?
Never. I don't think with my nose. I don't. It's like it's a good analogy again. If you want to flirt with a girl, don't think with your dick, with your nose, right? So you think in the flow. You have to think in the flow And the angles, they come by their own. They come by themselves if you do the flow right. Nose position is secondary for me. Absolutely.
So
secondary.
you think okay, let's imagine the first scenario you said, like there's a standard circle and I'm just following in your circle. Call that the standard circle. That would be pure pursuit.
Pure, because you're doing the same radius and the same rate, even if you have angles on me or not, but you're following my same flight path.
Your same smoke.
Yeah, that's pure. If your circle is smaller than mine, if you pull inside of my smoke circle, right, that's lead. If you unload a little bit to get a little bit outside of my smoke circle, that's lag.
See, that's interesting because I've only ever thought about it in terms of nose position, or like where you put him on your canopy or in your HUD, but I've not thought about the circles before. So, thinking in terms of circles, what do you do next? Like, if you see me in a small circle, what do you think?
If it's a two circle, in a two circle, the degrees per second wins over time. So I try to get my jet to the best sustained turn rate, like because I have to fly 360 and another 360 and another 360 turns, right? I'm trying to finish this full 360 turn in the shortest time possible, right? And so I put my jet to that speed where that happens the fastest. If I'm too fast, then my circle is so big that it takes too long to finish a full turn. If I'm too slow, my radius is smaller, and the way I have to fly, the flight path is even less, right? Usually, but because my speed is so slow, now it takes also longer to make a full turn, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that's where I'm getting that. And if I see you flying radius so hard, then I'm trying to go basically use a little bit more energy, like unease on the stick, open up my circle, and that additional altitude what I just gained, climb a little up, so I can later use gravity, right? And work on that.
Can we fly the same plane for a little bit? Maybe 16?
Yeah.
And I want you to, I'm red 9.
I would have to draw that, then it makes really sense. I mean, it's really simple. The smallest circle you can fly, or the smallest radius you can fly, is not the fastest you can finish a 360 turn.
Yeah, I definitely understand all that. I'm just trying to get in your head with respect to when to choose which, like, approach to take.
What I can try, I can fly and speak my mind.
Yeah.
That I can try, and you can later watch it, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Right now, all I want to know is the merging speed. Right? And I want to merge a little bit to the side. So you're 430 TAS, I'm 500 CAS, I'm almost the same speed. Trying to merge at the same speed. I'm kicking to the side so I can lead turn you like this. And now I'm watching what he's doing. Okay, he's staying to the circle. I'm climbing a little bit up because I'm a little faster than corner velocity. Right? Climbing that up. Trying to get my high G's and looking what you do. Okay, you stay below, which means I have that altitude advantage now, and you will try to overcome it. Okay, now I see you, from my perspective, I see you pulling tighter inside of me, below me, right? So it means you're losing, you're getting angles for a short time, but I can put my nose down like this and go radius on you, and use gravity as well. So, you know, my nose is pointing down now.
Yeah.
And I can pull harder and not lose energy so much because the nose down helps me to conserve it. Slice. Okay. Okay, now we neutralize it. Now I'm trying to judge basically your speed and what kind of circles we have. Misaligned circles or aligned circles? Yeah, pretty much aligned right now. And I'm seeing the line of sight rate, I'm gaining on you. Like I'm gaining angles of you. That means you must be slow, like 350 or something.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just by visual cues. Because I'm 400, right?
Yeah.
But my rate is better, and looking at it, that I gain on you, I know you must be slower. You're the radius guy. You're inside my turn with a smaller radius, but with a less rate. And as we are on a 2 circle, rate wins, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
That was interesting that you could just see by the line of sight.
Yeah, I can tell because I compare line of sight rate with my speed, with my static speed in that moment, and then I can somewhat tell what the energy state is just by angular change or rate change. I'm cutting off my throttle to collapse my radius. Okay, was not enough, so I'm unloading again. I'm unloading. Oh, now we have big lag. So where he will be in 5 seconds, let's see.
Yeah, this server's brutal.
I totally lost you, but it's okay. If you can see me engage.
Merging.
I see you, okay. You're committing. Oh, you're coming lead for the shot, so I'm trying to get outside of your reflector, the right-left displacement. And now I'm slowing down your high 6. And you overrolled it, now I can worry about energy again, right? Now I'm pulling behind you again, just to deny you that over-the-top shot. And now you're descending, you're falling. The roller goes in that direction. There we go. There we go. So, purpose of this was basically to stay behind the roller. To initiate a roller and fall behind the roller. It could hurt. Now I made a mistake, it was too greedy. I only can bet and hope that you didn't see it. But I already told you I was too greedy. So you have the rate advantage right now. Because I'm slower than you, right? See that?
Yeah.
So, don't come down.
I fucked up. I got too slow to begin with, and then...
Okay. Okay, I got it. You rescued your basically self. I'm gonna try a 1 second change. Alright. Trying to slip behind you where the nose cannot go. Like that. I know you're falling. Right. Vertical turning room and then over the top again. Right? There we go.
Man, oh, you're so good!
I do that for a long time, man.
You're thinking on another level, man. I'm not even... Fuck!
I'm thinking BFM level. It's pure BFM, there's no magic about it.
Yeah. Man, there is. You can't sell yourself short. Like, that is fucking... I'm listening to you, and I'm, like, baffled at how you see these things, man.
It's you have to get your head outside of the positional thinking, of the nose position and angular thinking.
Yeah.
Try to understand the flow. Like imagine you have a tech view in your head. You see a small circle, a big circle. You see someone unloading, someone pulling, someone reversing, and all that. Someone climbing. What does it mean? If he climbs, he bleeds energy. If he goes down, he can gain energy and press a little harder. And all those things, those variables, rate, radius, speed energy, altitude energy, distance between each other, timing, right? All those variables you have to see like a flow, like a tech view in your head. And you have to, if you understand this, and if you understand this, if you get used to the variables or focusing on those variables, it becomes more easy what actually is happening, right?
I want to fight someone, and you tell me what to do.
All right.
Like in real time, you just instruct me, like climb now, climb now.
All right, all right, all right.
That would be hilarious.
Can do that.
Okay, actually, not only hilarious, but I think it would actually help me learn.
Yeah, can do that.
Okay, let me go F16, and I'm in 2B.
But fight the same plane, because otherwise it makes no sense in the lesson.
Like fight the same model?
Fight the same plane, because otherwise it's not helpful for now, right? So.
Okay, yeah, 16 versus 16.
Different airplane BFM is another level. So, but we have to work on the basics first. So.
Okay. I'm merging with someone now.
Here's the MiG-21. That's useless. Quit that shit.
Oh, I thought it was 16.
Ask in chat if someone wants to fight in a 16 versus you, whatever.
Oh fuck. What if I fly MiG-21 with him?
Do you have that plane?
Yeah.
That's even better. That's really good.
Yeah, I like the 21. It's fun to fly.
Arena 2.
I flew against this guy last night. It was really fun.
I'm watching from his perspective, right? So he's going vertical, and he's not pulling much, so he's conserving speed, right?
Yeah.
So, where you wanna go now? Where you wanna put your lift vector? Behind him? He's coming down now, so careful about that.
I'm just gonna put it on him.
Not on him. Oh, that's another thing. Your lift vector, right? Should never be on the bandit. It should always be either above or below him. Because if you follow with your lift vector at all times where the bandit is, like the top of your canopy, then that is actually a BFM arrow, and a big one, a huge one. It's yeah, a huge one. Because then you're adapting, you're just mirroring. You're not displacing the plane of motion, right? If he has a plane of motion, you also have a plane of motion, which is always tilted to his. Because then you can utilize gravity and gravity timing a little different. Only on deck you have like same guys on the same plane of motion, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the corner velocity of this plane. You tell me if you're rating good now or not.
It's 800.
800. Oh, that's a little
or
fast.
Kilometers. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, with the 21.
Can you read your G's for me?
4.
Okay. Can you pull like 6.5 G's and tell me what your speed does?
Oh, it goes right down to like 350.
Can you sustain 6 G's?
No.
No, you cannot. Okay, so it's not a 6G plane. I got it. Now he's, because I asked you to try this, he's gaining angles. Be careful about that. Little unload now. And go high. Little high, yeah, little high. Yeah. See, now the range between him collapses and expands. He tries to maintain those angles now because he has a little bit of angle advantage on you. But he has to come up, right? Don't come down. Trust that. Let him come up. Don't worry about the angles. Don't panic on that.
Stay unloaded?
Yeah, wait. Because if you look down, he's going up inside of you. That tells you he must be slower than you because you're unloaded, you use conserving energy, and he is sitting in your pocket inside of your turn circle and nose up. That is very costly what he does, right? So over time it will cost him a lot of energy. Meanwhile, you have so much turning room now that you actually could try to slice back into him, like to his low 6.
Want me to try?
Yeah, try. Just stay out of his guns.
So I'm just trying to get behind him, below him.
Yeah, oh wait. Yes. And now high 6. Target is high 6. If he dives for speed, you go for angles. Press. Because he's diving, right? He's going for speed, nose down, you can go for angles. Now overbank, come down again. Yeah. Let's make yeah. Because now we're initiating a horizontal 2 circle, which you have the initial better energy because he was inside sitting your turn all the time. But he gained back already so much. Lift vector behind him. Yeah, lift vector behind him to the advantage point, right? Black pursuit is key, remember? Alright. Now nose a little up. Nose a little up. Yeah. And now roll into him. Yeah. You needed the turning room.
Yeah, so that gives you turning room when you keep climbing.
Yeah. And you need the turning room with only 4 or 5G jets and that alpha.
So should I keep putting my nose on him?
Try and see what happens. But lift vector little above or below him, never on him, right? So, depending what favors you most. Okay, now it's a roller. You wanna stay behind the roller. He's trying to initiate a roller, right? You wanna stay behind the roller. You don't wanna roll in front of him. It's a transitioning right now from vertical to horizontal to roller. Yeah. So your lift vector is always behind him. Okay. This jet is very alpha prone, isn't it? If you pull it.
Yeah, it'll start to stall.
Yeah. Can you use a little bit of flaps in this plane to stabilize the alpha?
Yeah.
So now it's a 2 circle and rate wins. Oh, okay, he's converting.
So I should have unloaded.
Unload, and now go to his high 6 again. Yeah. Interesting to watch MiG-21's fight.
So I'm still keep my left vector behind him.
Yep, leg pursuit is key. Unless you have enough angles to go for shooting. But
When you meant advantage point, what do you mean? Like when you're on his circle?
Advantage point is always his control zone. Somewhere behind him, above or below. Like the place you want to be, where you want to go before you go to him. You have to you have to get to that control zone, to that place behind him, above or below, where you have angle advantages, right? That's your target place. Basically you're chasing his ghost which is flying behind him. That's where you go first. Once you're there, right? Then you work on the angles and the attack and the shooting, because as long as it's neutral, you cannot go where he is. Alright. Yeah. I don't know much about this jet to help, but let's see. Okay, unload. He's going vertical. He'll bleed. Watch for the shot. What possibly comes over the top? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, this plane is
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So this is like a 2 circle flow. So I should unload, or try not to pull very hard.
Yeah, not too hard. The rate wins, right? I think he's gassing out. Yeah, he gassed out.
I'll like fuel out.
I guess in this plane you need a lot of turning room to even get nose on target. A missile shooting, really? No.
He was out. I was flying him a lot last night. He's a really nice guy. The 21, you almost need to use missiles because it's just so poor.
Interesting. That creates new geometries and new options if you fly the low alpha jet like that with low energy. No, it has energy because it even outruns the 16. It should.
Yeah, but it's slow to add the energy. Like it crawls. I think it's only got like 9,000 foot-pounds or pounds of thrust. Sorry, this is boring for you, but I'm learning a lot.
No, not so much. It's interesting for me. It's not boring.
I would usually always put my lift vector right on them.
No, don't do that. Don't do that ever. That's a BFM error. Because you're not gaining, you're just adapting. You're just following like a missile. You're not utilizing different plane of motions and different conversions. And yeah, that is one thing, plane of motion displacement, and also lag to lead. You have to know that lag wins and lead kills, and you cannot go always lead or pure, right? You have to win the energy game, right? The energy game, the positional game, and then slowly if the angles evolve. And that you understand. Looking at your own speed, looking down the instruments, looking at the line of sight rate, looking at the bandit, being able to tell his energy state just by line of sight rate and what he did, what kind of maneuver he did, like for before. Okay.
I feel like he bled all his energy to do that.
So what do you do in that case? Where you go?
I'm gonna unload and keep
No. Press before he gets speed back. Because now he is busy buying speed back. That is a window for you to get the angles back, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't have a big window there. Never. A couple seconds always. No matter what jet or... Okay, go behind him. Like, more to the right. Yeah. So he cannot get nose on you. Yeah. And if you have energy, go vertical. Yeah, exactly. Okay, make a hard right turn on the floor.